Dude, can I do a nephew flex right now?
Yeah, and
nephew flex.
Listen, y'all heard about NFTs, non-fungible tokens? That's not this. It's
a nephew flex time. Yo, okay, so I got
It's our
a nephew.
segment called NFT. Jessica, what's your NFT?
Okay, so my nephew Zeke, shout out. He is so good at building Lego, and he is like really, really creative. And some of you might have seen on my Instagram that for Christmas I did buy myself the McAllister home from Home Alone.
And did the whole thing in time lapse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did many sections in time lapse, and I put up a video of me building. And then the completed process. So Zeke loves Lego.
Neff was a Lego flex, not a...
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
So Zeke loves Home Alone. When he was little, he used to be like... He was really little. He'd be like, oh, and then Marv gets hood. Like he really loved Home Alone from a young age. So I like FaceTimed him and I was like, look, Zeke, look what I built. And he was like, that's so cool. And I took him through all the rooms and all the little like hidden Easter eggs from the movies and like everything about it. And then he sent me a video days later where he just from memory and probably like looking at pictures online with his own Legos just built as much of it as he could.
Oh my God.
He was like, so here's like that thing where the iron can come down and hit Marv. So I tried to do it this way and he like walks me through. He's like, so I was out of these kind of bricks. And then he also has no attachment to it. He's like, I'm probably going to take it apart tonight. So I wanted to video it before.
We got different brains.
I mean, he's really, really brilliant that way where I was like, you saw this. And it's not like he doesn't do the whole thing, but he's like doing whole sections of it from memory and just figuring out like how to accomplish something similar with his own blocks. And I was like, wow.
I love that.
So that was my NFT nephew flex time.
Brett's nephews are like, I mean, I'm going to say by proxy, I consider them like my nephews because I have no siblings.
Okay, they're not, but okay. Continue.
I have no siblings.
You can flex for these nephews.
No, but I'm pimping out Brett to talk about Trip when he memorized like all the airline stuff because you'll be able to explain it better than me.
Oh yeah, like when he was probably 5 or something. He's always been like a researcher and just knows everything, and he's very correct. Like I've verified his facts, and he's always right. And like he would research. He got obsessed with planes, and he researched so much stuff that I would end up like calling him before trips and be like, hey, Trip, like, does Southwest have like outlets by the seats and like every single thing?
Whoa.
He'd be like, yeah, if it's a like 747 model, this or
That is
whatever
not
it
the
does.
sort of that is not the sort of like minuscule information that I was expecting from this. That's incredible.
No, and then he
that
would even
NFT?
know like mergers, like corporate mergers that were like on the horizon and stuff.
This
like that.
NFT is a subcategory of Trips advice.
Yes.
Trips. I love it. His name is Trip.
Yeah, it's great.
Trip. I'm going on a trip. Oh, what should I do? That's my impression of me calling your nephew Trip.
Yeah.
He's so
You
good.
do a mean Jessica.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I got the voice, you know. This is influeed by Eddie Izzard's Special Dress to Kill. But in high school, I was obsessed with doing an impression of my mom that was just like, hello. Like she didn't talk that way at all. I'd be like, oh, Jessica, are you coming home?
The vibe is correct.
Yeah, just like a really high voice of like, I packed you a snack, but make sure you eat the apple first. Bye. I love you.
Impressions that feel correct but are not correct is, I think, a really powerful category of impressions.
Yes, and it's the only one I'm
Same.
meant for
Hard same.
in this world.
That's right.
When you're like trying to figure out your skill set as a comedian, you're like, oh, this whole thing? No, thank you.
Yeah. No one wants an accurate Shatner. They want a Shatner.
That's right.
Or a take your pick.
Take your pick, Shatner. All right. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
I like talking about all these things with you guys.
Yeah, that had some good stuff in it.
Yeah, it feels like we could have started a song at any time.
But
Yeah, no, I love just jumping off in the D10 to do a... We'll find it as we go, probably. Oh! What's... Are you kidding me? Here? I just ran into a man I haven't seen in a long, long time. I just met him on the street. I didn't hit him. Don't worry, he's fine.
I hadn't seen this man in a year or so. He's let his beard and hair flow and grow. At first I did a double take, thought I made a big mistake, but it turns out it was him. It took me a second, but I remembered it was my friend. It took me a second, but then I walked up and said hi to him.
My friend Ben.
My friend Ben.
My friend Ben.
I just ran into him.
You probably thought was a celebrity, like a very important person to me. But it's just my friend Ben. I hadn't seen him in a while. He used to live next door on my street.
And me and Ben, you know, we did that dance where we gave each other one little and a second glance, a kind of shy smile before we commit, and we walk on over and get into it.
I hadn't seen him in a while. That's my friend. Took me a second to recognize, but that's my friend.
And so we caught up, had a chit chat.
What's going on with him?
Oh, I just ran into my friend Ben.
Look, Ben's married now. He's got a beautiful husband and kids.
And I was like, I'm so glad to know that new information is.
Ben works for NASA, but he doesn't work on site.
He's mostly JPL, goes in at night.
Right. Ben's a vegan, makes an exception sometimes for pork.
Like 1 or 2 times a year if it's tender with a fork.
Ben doesn't own a car.
But he got a scooter and it goes pretty far.
Took me a second to recognize, but it was him. I hadn't seen him in a while. My friend Ben.
And we gave each other hugs and said, hey, let's do this again.
Not gonna be so long before I see my friend. My friend Ben. My friend Ben.
My friend Ben.
My friend Ben.
Just ran in.
Just ran into him. Oh, how you doing there, Ben?
I'm good.
And that's how his voice sounds.
That's my very accurate impression
And
of
I'm
Ben.
Ben.
It's a spiritual impression.
Hello. It doesn't
Hello.
sound like this, but this is the vibe.
Once or
I
twice
work
a
at
year,
NASA.
I must have carnitas.
I work at NASA, but I sneak into JPL at night.
It's the
Maybe I
same,
don't
isn't
sneak
it?
in. No, we just work together all the time.
Oh.
NASA and JPL? Maybe it is the same.
Are they like parts of a whole? Is it like working for ABC underneath Disney?
And I have no idea.
Okay. So my thing about JPL,
I would love your thing about JPL. Just poor laughs.
just poor laughs.
That joke was for 6 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.